Hi all, it's Lazy about Cloud and Storm.
Hi.
Welcome, hope you're having a great day so far. In today's video we're going to do the glazing of our pieces that we did for the air dry clay. So what we got was this Mod Podge dishwasher safe gloss version of this. It's a water-based sealer, glue and finish. So we got a big bottle. So that's probably like glaring. I'm trying to go there. Yep. So you can see that there. That's what we got. That one was, we got it on, I think it was on sale with her Spotlight membership card. There was a member price. We got this one for $28, and you get 473 mils or 16 Oz. So that was in Spotlight in Australia, and then we got this sponge, this mixed brush set 5-pack. This was $2.25 from Kmart, and that's that. And then we're going to put it on this, so we don't have to do too much cleanup. And let me clean this up. So I don't know what you want to start with. I'm gonna do a little brush. So you get like a giant brush sponge, and you get
Some small ones.
the small ones, but you get 2 of those ones and you get 2 of these size ones. So if anyone wants to use that. Okay, so let's put this to the side.
I start with this one so I can do the inside first, and then go the outside.
Grab it from here too. Grab it from the lid. Okay, so just getting the stuff from the lid, and then I'm going to pull some out. So you have to do according to the instructions on the back of this. There's some black stuff there. You have to do, where is it? That's not my language. This is my language. So it says use on all surfaces, indoor, outdoor, top rack dishwasher safe, water-based, non-toxic, dries hard, no tack, roll bottle onto table to mix, apply with soft bristle brush for glass, ceramic or metal, clean surface with rubbing alcohol, apply finish to surface and back of design element while wet, place design onto surface, dry 1 to 2 hours, add 2 to 3 coats, allowing 1 to 2 hours to dry between coats, cure 28 days, clean up while wet with soap and water. So we're going to do the first coat first, and then we'll take a break and we'll come back to it. Just give this a mix. That's good. I'll do the inside first. Picked up some dry glue from them. Okay. Right. Probably going to be quiet for most of this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to just let that section dry for a bit so I can pick it up later. And I'm going to do this one while I wait for that one to... Doesn't that look pretty? Little flowers. I didn't think it'll turn out that like very detailed, but it did turn out pretty detailed with the flowers and that.
Okay, that one dry.
I'm gonna quickly get a toothpick because there's to poke the excess glue out from
To the side.
the hole. Just to make sure it doesn't, you know, sit dry in the hole. Don't want that. Make sure it gets down to the bottom now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry for a bit.
Yeah,
I think this is okay. So I'll do the edges now. Okay, now let that dry. I'll do this one.
Okay, let's let that one dry. Just still going. We're gonna do this one.
That's a bit louder so I don't have to do subtitle things. Go through. I know.
And yeah.
I need to like figure out what you're saying. Transcribe. Man. Had to transcribe our last video because and then it completely sound like she was speaking a different language. I think she was just like going. I couldn't hear a thing she was saying.
And that one.
You're probably not going to hear what I just said. I just said blah blah blah.
Wait for those to dry a little bit.
Yeah, that video took me like more like 3 times more than my usual one because we're trying to mute the sanding part because it was really disturbing, and then didn't want to create headaches for people and stuff like that, so I decided to do subtitles instead. And yeah, I did not understand a word she was saying. She was speaking not English. There was points where I couldn't understand what I was saying, but like majority of it was hers. I was dying.
And just bring this one back in and do the sides and bottom of it.
Get rid of the dusty things from here.
So just do the sides first, so I don't have to hold it. Like that. And we'll just do the bottom.
Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry. So we'll do like this. I have to put my glue out so that she can have more because I have to still do that one as well. But her one is pretty big, so.
I'm finished.
That's quick. All of it?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it. You can tell when it's like covered properly. It's not covered properly. Because it should have this shine. It does not have shine over the whole thing. You should check all angles. I'm going to do the back first, so it should like literally look like that gloss. It does not look like that gloss. Oh, I forgot to mix it, that's right. Got distracted. Got distracted. Constantly get distracted.
What is distracting you?
You.
No.
You and your I'm done, like half-ass done.
I'm done.
Are you sure? You need to double check that stuff.
I'm done.
Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit here while I do the back of this one. Oh, dropped it. Dropped it. These white little clumps here. fun out doing that. If this is a white speck or I don't know. Anyways. Okay. So that's mine. Oh, hang on. I still got this one. I'm not too sure how. I need a little bit more.
And the gaps.
Yeah, mine has, I have plenty of gaps.
That's that.
Okay, so give me a second. I want to do this. Just make sure, because
Hard to see.
yeah. Okay, that's a better gloss. Now I can actually tell. Getting these white clumps for some reason. Just let me press that first. So, this to over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly show you guys, because this is technically what it dries like. So this is my one. This is the first coat. Oops. That is very bright. Hang on. Pause for a second. No, pause for a second.
This is what my piece looks like.
Oh, here, too close.
And the other side. My cup. Can't really see that because
White.
it's white. And then the inside. My dish. And my tray.
Okay, let's start again. So that is my incense holder, first coat, and when you do the last coat, it will look the same. So we're going to do 2 more coats after this. And then my orange segment, half circle piece, and then my watermelon divided dish, low dish, like about just 2-3 centimeters tall, and it's got this let me see, how do I do it? This little divider, which I've painted on the inside, on the same with the watermelon seeds. The back is just green. I'm not sure if you can tell, there is these little lines, like you know how you have those lines on the watermelon. I'm not sure if you can tell, but yeah, there is. And then there's this strawberry one, little dish. It's just grey. I didn't paint the outside like completely, just drew a strawberry, painted a strawberry on it with like silver seedies. So that's that one. So all these are all first coats. Again, we will do another coat in about an hour, which is currently 9:45 that we finished the first coat. So about 10:45 we'll come back for the second coat, and I guess we'll see you again then. Bye for now.
Bye.
Hi, we are back. This is the second coating. So let's just do it. You know what we're doing. Just get some in there. So I put the stuff in a pot before, so the excess that we have left over. So I'm just gonna, we're just going to finish using that first before we do any more. Those ones, my one's done. The second coat, number 2. Let me know if you need any more.
No, it should be enough. Should be enough. I'm just going over the.
Might as well use the excess that I have to put into the, what do you call it? Oh, careful the black spots. Remove those. I think it's took off some of the thing. Gosh, her elbow business again. Alright, second coat is done, and so in about another hour we will come back for the next one, last coat, after she's done anyways.
No, that was paint.
No, that was like a blob of glue.
Oh, didn't see it.
too hungry right now. Didn't have breakfast. I'm feeling empty.
I had some
Gloomy.
small bowl of leftovers. Okay, that's
Done? Use the rest of that. Just told you to use the rest
what?
of it so that we don't have to thingy it. I don't have to pot it. Did you not hear that conversation?
No.
Alright. She's done.
I'm done. I'm just using the rest of it like you
Alright. We will be back for coat number 3. Final coat. See you then. Okay, we're back with coat number 3. Final coat. Let's do it.
Let's go. Be for 10 years.
Just gonna start on the back of this.
I'm just going to do the edges of this one because
Just dip my hand.
I don't think your hand needs glazing, but sure. I'm sure we can work with that.
Oops. Stuck my nail still nailed into everything. Why are you pushing me?
I'm pushing this. Well, I'm trying to push that.
I'm like, literally.
You're in the road. You're in the road and we're pushing.
My current setup is pretty awkward. But I am looking into solutions to make this table, to get a bigger table. But we're just doing what we've got right now because that's what we got. Right?
Yep. Got no choice. Look what you got.
Right. There, right.
Live with the choices you make.
We live with the choices our mum makes. This was not a democratic family growing up. I think that's like most families, and especially those that have traditional parents.
Parents make all the decisions.
Except about our education, which was weird. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, that one was questionable.
I don't know what happened there. I'll squeeze some more out. Do not know what happened there. Everything else, they had
High opinions of.
Yeah, our education
Whatever.
was like,
You do you.
do whatever you want. Like, no, like it wasn't like do whatever you think. It was just like, we're not going to take part up until you graduate from high school. And then they'd have an opinion about like, and it wasn't even about what you do, like what sort of career path it was. It was more like, you have to do uni. You have to study a course at uni degree, like do a uni degree. But it was, there was no input as in like, oh, you got to do like, you know, Asian parents, like, you got to do law, you got to do be a doctor or anything. It was mainly, I think with Asian, it was like either doctor or you study business.
Or a lawyer or something.
Lawyer was like not as high in our culture.
No, it's mainly
But a doctor degree was like high in this culture, our culture. It's like doctor, and then I remember my dad used to compare. It's like, oh, blah 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 was a doctor. You should be a doctor, blah blah blah, something like that. So, yeah, no, I don't think so.
I think our parents gave up on me.
Yeah, I think they kind of did.
Well, like, yeah, you got no hope.
And then I was
What
kind
if?
of like trying to guide her in ways, like she was studying all these random things. Like, why don't you just, now that you know what you want to do, why don't you study a degree at uni?
Did go to uni.
Did, and then, yeah.
I got forced back home.
You done already? You're waiting to dry.
Waiting for it to dry a bit.
So, education wasn't hugely important in me up to
I
a certain
mean,
point.
I did get a uni degree, but
Useless.
I did get a uni degree. Not using it though.
Because your industry is so hard.
Industry is hard to get into, and
then you also have your health issues.
I have health issues, so I can't do what I want to do.
Very easily.
Yeah.
Considering if you were to do a job in career in your industry, you probably have to do, at the beginning, have to do a lot of traveling and a lot of things on your feet, like, because you got to be out.
I'm going to be out and about.
But I don't think that's good for your current health situation.
Nope, my current health does not support that decision. But anyway. I'm just waiting for things to dry, for things to dry.
I'm trying to get into the little crevices.
I don't like so.
Something of yours always hurts. I think that looks good inside. Okay. Now moving on to, I think it was this one.
Yeah, I think this one's dry now. Code to fight.
Really, oh.
Yeah.
No?
No. You don't bite with the coat too. You can, but I think it's frowned upon. Oh,
Gosh. It's over there. Oh, this is not dry yet, I don't think. Sorry, picked it up and I was like, oh, why is it still sticky? Let's see if I can squeeze. Juice out of here.
right on the outside.
Can't really squeeze out much out of here. No. Really big. This is going to be hard to do.
If you turn around, it looks like a turtle.
It does. She got a purple turtle. It's like it just needs a head. I mean, it's like, no, it's just inside. And you turn around, it's hollow.
Turtle.
I don't know what I was reading. I think I watched a video or some sort of short video or something like that. And I recently found out that the turtle shell is actually stuck onto the flesh. It's like literally the bone of a turtle. And that it's not like, it was showing in the video, if you crack it, then
the turtle gets sick or something.
I don't know, it's like, it's bad for it. Like, it's terrible. Like, you're literally shattering its bones. And then they showed a video of a bird, like a predator, picking up the turtle and then dropping it from afar to crack the shell so that it could eat the turtle. Because it would come off and then,
That's mean.
and that's the meat.
That's mean.
I didn't know the turtle shell. I thought, because like people thought that like if you take off the turtle, like, the hard part of it, and then you're just left with just the flesh.
Yeah.
But it's not like that. It's like completely attached to the flesh.
It's a turtle. Spotted turtle.
This is fine. Should be. Done.
Done.
You done?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to use the rest of it. You just had a small coat.
I already did the other side.
Oh, like as in...
Oh no, because I squeezed it out.
The light coat.
I squeezed it from the brush.
That's why I left it for you.
But I
use it.
squeezed it. Squeeze!
Okay, let's do final show. Put this off to the side. Get rid of all that stuff. Alright, let's start with our first ones that we made. I think it was that, right? You made that?
Yep. This is my...
That was from the Craft Maker DIY kit. We followed the instructions from one of those pages. Not completely, but mostly.
Yeah, I just sort of...
I think that one was the one you tried to put rolling the pattern on. But
yeah, I rolled the pattern.
You weren't very happy with it, so you just decided
it didn't really work too well with the pattern, so I just made a flat one.
Okay, so my one was the incense holder. I didn't follow the instructions completely because that one was like a coil. You make like, not really a coil, it was a little like circle within a circle within a circle.
So like a spiral?
Not really a spiral, it was just like you cut the circles, the different size circles, and you put it together or something like that. But like I decided to do an oval shape, like an eggy shape. So that one was mine, and I painted mine completely green. And then it's not like a plain green, it's like you can see the different sort of strokes in it and stuff like that. So it gives this grassy, really nice, luscious grassy sort of thing with flowers all through it. You can't really tell, but there is red specks on top of those light green sort of dots, and then it's like purple flowers.
And then
like
the next one I think
one.
was this one.
Yeah, it was this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
Small dish.
is a dish, but it's a turtle on that side, and then it's like a
Palmy
beachy vibe on the other side.
You gotta show in the center.
Beachy
I
vibe.
marked the center, she's still showing off to the side. Anyways.
Beachy vibes, and then
Spotty.
spotty.
Polka dots.
polka dots.
And then my one is just a flat, like a shallow dish, trinket sort of dish. I did follow the instructions fully with this one, but I didn't find a round bowly object that I could fit this into to make that sort of roundness a better, like better roundness. And then my one, that the bowl that I got, if you watch the video, is too big, so it ended up being bigger than I expected. I actually wanted it to be slightly smaller than this, but you know, it still ended up pretty good. So this one is just a strawberry, and these seeds are actually silver color. I don't know if you can see with that. You can probably see it better now. Oh, this way. Sorry, the camera's this way. And then this is its natural clay color. So I didn't actually paint it. I just painted this strawberry. So that one's that one. And I think it was my one was this one.
Red one.
Yeah, the red one.
And so I made a little.
Let's put this in this.
You probably can't see what the colors because I did white and then yellow and purple polka dots, and then same there, and then on the inside is just purple with the lightning bolt inside
here, so it's like in kind of order. Okay, and then my one is this one. This is the one I was like most happy with up to that point. I mean, I'm happy with all of them, but like this is the one that I'm most happy with. So this is the watermelon low. It's like a very low watermelon divided dish. It turned out the color was nice. I got the right color that I wanted, and the watermelons and the seeds inside the watermelon color. I really like this one. This is my favorite. So I don't know if you can see, but I painted the inside with the seeds as well on both sides, and then it's pretty even, I think. And then I don't know if you can tell, I tried to show this before, but I think it was a bit of glare, definitely glary now because of the shine from the glaze. But there is like little lines, like, well, you can see the lines across like each sort of thing, like give you that watermelon pattern.
And the last project I made is
Where is the camera?
It's the tray. So there's just the bottom.
It's upside down if you want to show Storm. Oh, don't drop it.
And then I put my name on it. And that's my tray. And I'm most happy with this one because it turned out to be a tray. I wanted a tray.
The size you wanted as well?
Yeah, the size was
What were you using that big tray for?
This is going under my monitor.
Oh, it actually fits quite well under the monitor. So
Yeah.
the monitor from the table to the where the screen is like actually very low. It's like
it's very
like,
low, so I made it a
like
low dish.
3-ish centimeters. Anyways, this is my one, my little orange segment. It's also a low dish. It's like a half circle. I painted it orange on the outside. It is a plain orange for that one, and then I added the separate things inside, like, you know how you get in the pieces of orange or citrus when you cut it open, like the fruits that when you cut it open. So I'm happy with this one as well. So that's all our air dried pieces, painted pieces, so that we did from part 1. There is also those coasters, which we'll do in a separate video because that's part of a different project that we're going to do, and we haven't painted those, but we've glazed those already, and we'll show you when we do that video. But this is the 8 pieces in total that we did. This is the final.
This is the final for our clay, our actual clay projects that we did. So
what's your thoughts on it though, like out of like the whole experience?
I actually prefer the Yardi clay because it's a lot more malleable and easier to work with than the clay that came in the kit.
Yeah, the craft maker kit.
That one hurt my hand. I literally had a sore hand after that.
Yeah.
Sore wrist. I was in a brace for a bit, but apart from that, I do prefer the Arty clay. It's a lot easier to work with. It has a smell, but that goes away in time. And obviously you can follow different instructions online and stuff. If you were to use the Arty clay, you don't necessarily need a kit, a book within the kit to make something. So, what are your thoughts?
Overall, I did enjoy it, making all these pieces. It is a little bit messy and everything like that. As you said, the Arty clay was more easier to work with. If I was ever going to do this in the future again, which probably won't for quite a while, this is more of a sort of try out project. But I would probably look for a clay that would like the block type ones, like the big blocks that like the Audi ones that we got. So I'll probably buy something like online from a pottery shop, that sells those things, or not shop that sells that stuff. But in the other thing was it takes too long
to dry.
Like as in after you create the clay pieces, you gotta wait up to 72 hours for it to completely thin, or up to a week sometimes, depending on what the temperature and the weather and stuff like that, and how big the pieces are, the thickness and everything like that. So for it to fully, completely dry and be ready for you to paint it, it just takes a little bit too long. And then after you paint it, you have to wait for that to dry. Probably about, I would give it like several days or something like that as well.
More than 2 days.
And then also to glaze it as well. And then it says to wait 28 days for it to cure, so before you can actually use it. So that's a long period. So overall, using this, maybe if you don't want to use this brand of glaze, I don't know if other glazes, because this is the first time using of glazes in general, and to glazing a product, maybe look for a glaze that doesn't take so long to
maybe
if you
do your
want to use
research.
it. Even though this is dishwasher safe, do not put these pieces in the dishwasher,
because
these actual if it's not if it gets in, you destroy your pieces.
Because this is air dry clay, not
the proper not the clay that you properly put in the kiln and it goes, you fire it and stuff like that. So do not, even though we've glazed it with this dishwasher safe one, do not
put it in
the dishwasher. I would not recommend that. Which we've mentioned quite a few times with air dry.
Do not put these in
just
water
wipe
either.
It with something,
you can probably use
a
damp cloth or even a wet wipe.
Yeah, so just don't disperse it in water.
Soak it in water.
Anyways, my overall thoughts is that it just takes too long. I most likely will not do this again for quite a while, unless I suddenly go, I want to make something, and then I'll do it,
But also you need to have space to let it dry.
Yeah, we have limited space, so that's why we took so long to sort of in between to sort of record it and everything like that, because we had to wait for one batch before we could let the other batch dry there and stuff like that. So yeah,
we had to do it in batches.
Yeah, but that's my overall thoughts.
But if you have the space, you can make as many as you like, I guess.
Yeah. Like if you're interested in this stuff, obviously, yes, do your research and everything like that. If you're fully into it, you fully want to get into it. But like for us, we're just trying it out. We're not going to be fully into this thing. So don't expect us to have more videos on this out. We are not doing a whole series, like a whole category is just going to be forever ongoing air dry clay.
This is just a once-off.
If you are interested, go do your research, check it out, Google. We'll leave links in the videos that we've released and will release, so you can have a look at what we've used and stuff like that and use it as reference only. We are not professionals, and if you do want to try this at a professional level, definitely go to a workshop that is where they will teach you all the skills and knowledge that you need to know.
And there are several places that do different types of clay workshops.
Yeah, so yeah, search and Google if you're interested in doing those. Anyways, that's where we're gonna end it, and we will. I don't know what our next project is, but you'll see it when we put it up. And we'll see you again. See you soon in the next one. Hope you have a good rest of the day.
That's it from us.
Bye.
Bye.